people. I want to share something with y'all because this happened to me this morning as I was catching the bus. So I'm on my way to go do a construction job that a friend called me to go and work for today. So funny thing is, I had to catch the bus very early, right? So I get to the bus stop, on time and everything. And just as I was at the bus stop, within a minute, I get a text from him basically saying that instead of going to the location at the time that I'm supposed to go, I need to get there an hour and a half later. So I was like, okay, cool. So literally 2 minutes after I get that text, and I start to head back, unfortunately, a woman who was running, she crossed the road and she apparently wasn't looking, and unfortunately she got hit by a car. So myself and another woman, we ran to go and pick this woman up from laying on the road, because clearly she was in shock and she was in pain and hurt, by the way, So when I picked her up off of the road and put her, onto the pavement, and then I sat her up, and then I spoke with her, and I was asking her, where is she hurt, all this other stuff, and she's talking to me, everything is, seems to be okay as far as her basic vitals, alright, but even though, like, her leg is hurting, and things like that, you know what I mean, but anyways. So me and the woman are basically talking to this lady and making sure that she's okay. She is not feeling in any kind of danger, but obviously we can clearly see that she's not bleeding, but we don't know at this point if she's hurt on the inside. So we're just basically making sure that she's comfortable at the time. So the other lady also, she calls the ambulance and she's giving all the details as far as the lady and things like that and so forth and so forth. Now, the woman who got hit clearly said that it was her fault because she wasn't paying attention, and she obviously ran without, looking, and unfortunately the car, had like split seconds to react, and unfortunately she got hit by the car. Now, also, I must say this, the car did stop to make sure that the lady was okay and spoke to the lady. So after about 10 minutes staying with this lady, and by the way, when I stood up, I make sure that she had her back pressed against my leg, so that she could sit up and breathe properly rather than lay on the dirty ground and things like that. But anyways, so the ambulance finally came, and they talked with her, they checked her vitals, and then they basically escorted her to inside of the ambulance, and she was very thankful and all that good stuff. So, shout out to that lady. I won't mention her name, by the way. All right. So, the moral of the story is, it was because of divine intervention and divine timing that, as much as I had to get going originally, but the time changed, and it was meant for me to obviously save that lady and come to that lady's rescue so that she could be okay. Otherwise, if had I not been there or anybody been there, God knows what could have happened in terms of how worse it could have gotten, or maybe there might not have been the people that she needed in order to help her, and the driver could have just driven off. And here's a good example of divine timing and intervention. So you just never know when things can happen, or when moments can happen, when it comes at the right time and at the right place, or things can happen when you are needed just when it's supposed to happen. So if you would like to hear more story time of me telling you all different kinds of things, all right, please let me know in the comments. And also let me know, have you had any kind of divine timing, and moments in your life? Let me know in the comments, all right? So in the meantime, please subscribe to my channel. Please hit the notification bell so that you'll be notified each and every time a new video is uploaded. And as well as give this video a like. Please share this video with your family and your friends, and just leave me a comment. I know you got something to say, so please leave me a comment and let's have a discussion, and I'll see you on the next one. Booyah!